In my freshman year of college, in Father Beck's intro to the Bible class, I remember mentioning to him that I think there are some parallels between the Joseph of the Old Testament and Saint Joseph. And his eyes lit up and he got really excited with anticipation and was like, "Tell me more." And my response was, they had dreams. That's all I got. There was something there. And we see that in our first reading today from this book of Genesis, where we hear about the Joseph of the Old Testament. So we're going to look at Joseph of the Old Testament and the parallels with Saint Joseph, the husband of Mary and the foster father of Jesus, and what these parallels have to do with us today in this year of Saint Joseph. So a couple things about Joseph we hear about in the Old Testament. Joseph in the Old Testament is a son of Jacob, one of Jacob's 12 sons, where we get the 12 tribes of Israel. Joseph is also of a royal line. Joseph is also gifted, but is sold into slavery by his brothers. He's betrayed by his brothers and goes to Egypt poor. Now, his brothers betray him, selling him off into slavery because they're jealous of him. And that's going to come back in our first reading today. So Joseph makes his way up the chain of command in Pharaoh's household because of his ability to interpret dreams. So he moves so much up the ranks that we hear Pharaoh in our first reading today say, "Go to Joseph for whatever you need." He's in charge of the Pharaoh's household. Also, we hear that he is betrayed by his brothers. So his brothers come, and there's a famine in Israel, so they come to Egypt seeking food, not knowing that their brother Joseph not only is alive, but he's the one that they're going to. So Joseph decides to put them to the test, to see if they've really changed or if they're the same as they were before. And so, disguised, he challenges them to betray one of their other brothers. And they say amongst themselves, "This is God getting back at us for betraying our brother Joseph." Joseph is there hearing this in his own native language, turns away because he's so moved, and he realizes that they've changed, that they're different now. And because of that, he's able to save his brothers and give them the food that they need. And Israel stays there for 500 years before we pick up with the story of Moses. Now let's fast forward to the Joseph of the New Testament. Joseph of the New Testament is also, we hear in Matthew's Gospel, the son of Jacob. He also is from a royal line. He also is poor. He also goes to Egypt with the Holy Family as a foreigner. He also interprets dreams. In fact, there are 4 dreams that Joseph has in which God speaks to him. The first is, go to Mary, you can marry her, you can marry Mary. The second is, go to Egypt. The third is, come back from Egypt to Palestine. And the fourth is, you can go back to Nazareth. 4 different dreams which Joseph of the New Testament interprets in order to know what God desires of him. Then, just as Joseph was in charge of Pharaoh's household, St. Joseph is in charge of the King of Kings' household. He, as the foster father of Jesus, is the guardian and protector of the Holy Family, but also the one who provides for them. And he allows, through his sacrifices, he allows his brothers to come to know who Jesus is. So, in a term, he saves us through his sacrifices. We have Jesus thanks to Joseph's sacrifices. Now, what's interesting is there's also another key thing between the Old Testament Joseph and the New Testament Joseph. And it's a verse of our first reading of Genesis, spoken about Joseph of the Old Testament, that has been applied in our tradition to Saint Joseph. And it is, go to Joseph. Ite ad Joseph in Latin. Go to Joseph. And the idea is we should go to Saint Joseph with whatever we need. Saint Teresa of Avila said, "I don't know anyone who has gone to Saint Joseph and has been turned down." Joseph wants to give graces to us. He wants to give something even greater than food to us. He wants to shower us with God's graces. So today, as you go through your day in this year of Saint Joseph, go to Joseph in whatever difficulties you face. Seek his intercession and his help. Ite ad Joseph. Go to Joseph.